audience with us this Tuesday morning. Thank you guys for coming in here. What are we getting to?
You know what, George? The holidays, holiday spirit. And you guys may have heard this, but it's a story so heartwarming. It might be Santa in disguise. Yes, Jessie Tignani is a cafeteria worker at Advocate Trinity Hospital outside of Chicago. And for the past 8 years, she has set aside a big chunk of her paycheck to donate toys to the kids who are patients at the Children's Hospital. And this year, she's giving $5,000 worth of toys. Are you ready to meet her?
Yes.
All right, Jessie is live along with her co-worker, Karen Connolly. Good morning there, Jessie. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, Jessie, you've been doing this for 8 years. So what was your inspiration to start this toy drive and giving away toys to the kids?
Actually, what inspired me was I was watching TV, and I saw children in the hospital, and I saw children in all the world, and I looked on the TV, and I was asking myself, what can I do for the children to put a smile on their faces? And God put in my heart. So I decided to buy toys to put a smile on the children. So that inspired me, what I saw on the TV.
Well, what you're doing is inspiring everybody else, and you're putting a smile on our faces as well. And Karen, you've worked with Jessie at the hospital, and you know how special she is, how incredible she is. So give us a little bit more. I'm sure she doesn't want to brag on herself.
I'm happy to brag about her. So Jessie's been doing this for us for the past 8 years, and we're just so appreciative to be able to benefit from her generous gift. The children could not be happier here to receive these gifts. It's not easy for patients and families to be in the hospital at Christmas time, and just to know that somebody is thinking of them from our community is so heartwarming, and we couldn't be more blessed to have Jessie think of us every year.
And Jessie, you don't have kids of your own, but you have adopted these kids at the hospital. So how does it make you feel when you give them their toys and you see their faces light up?
I feel wonderful. I feel great. And I feel at peace because what I do is to put a smile on the face of a child who's going through so much, whatever the pain they might go through. So I'm trying to calm that pain with whatever I have. So I decided to do something for them, to put a smile on their face, and it makes me feel great inside me. I feel so wonderful. I'm so blessed to have this opportunity to save these children. As long as I live, I'll be continuing saving these children as long as I live. Thank you.
Well, you know what? Let's put a smile on those kids who are with you. Let's put a smile on their face this morning. Go ahead and give them those toys you got hidden over there.
Yes. Yes.
Are you guys ready to see?
Are you ready?
All right.
Let's go.
Here it comes. Who wants presents?
Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, toys everywhere.
And Jessie,
All right, guys.
and I want to say, Jessie, we're so inspired by you, Jessie. We're so inspired by you, Jessie, that we called our friends over at Toys R Us, and they wanted to chip in and make sure we can keep this act of kindness going and be a part of it. So we have something very special for you. Our producer, Rob, is going to walk it out to you right now.
Oh my God.
It is a check for $5,000. Keep the tradition alive and keep it going for the kids.
Thank you so much.
And you know what, Jessie? We know all this can be stressful as well, and you're doing so much for so many other people. We wanted to do something for you, so we got you a little something, too. It is for the New Day Spa there in Oak Lawn, Illinois. You're going to go there, and you're going to be pampered and get the treatment you deserve.
Oh, wow. Great. Thank you. I love it. Thank you so much. I thank you so much, you guys. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you've done, Jessie. Karen, thank you for joining us. Kids, thank you for joining us as well. And,
thank you.
Thank you for helping us out with that.
Yes. You did it.
Very special.
Yeah.
She to get all the toys, she rents a U-Haul to get those presents there. She works tirelessly, so I hope she enjoys a little day of beauty for herself.
She deserves it.
All right, well, now we have another special person, a special guest joining us at the table. He starred in Steve Jobs and X-Men, and now he has a big new role in a movie you might have heard of, Assassin's Creed. Please welcome Michael Fassbender. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we've seen you in so many roles, from Steve Jobs to Magneto, but I understand that it's true, before you had acting aspirations, you actually wanted to be a musician?
I did, yes.
How'd that go?
Not too good, obviously. Yeah, I wanted to be a lead guitarist in a heavy metal band.
You like Metallica, I read.
That's right, yeah.
I like the way you think. That's
Okay,
great. But you were unplugged, actually, at one point, yes?
I was unplugged, yeah. I played with a friend of mine. There was Michael and Michael. And,
That was the name of your band?
Well, no, we didn't really have a band. Exactly. And we ended up playing electric guitars in a pub in Kilorglin, and they were very sweet to let us play because it was raining outside. We were supposed to be busking with electrical guitars, and so they put us in the pub and they were like, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down.
Turn it on.
And eventually it was just turned all the way down, unplugged electric guitars. But we kept dry.
But it led you to where you are now, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Of course, it all paths lead to where you should be right now. And I also, as I was reading about your history, apparently when you played Steve Jobs, you actually found it slightly challenging because you and technology don't necessarily go together?
Yeah, I'm the worst person with technology, phones, computers. It's a disaster, yeah.
So how was that when you were playing Steve? And you're so convincing, by the way. Just a great film. When you have to, talk the talk.
Well,
is it just
apparently he wasn't great in terms of sort of, the ins and outs of it, but he obviously he had the vision and pulled everyone together. Plus, I guess, I'm an actor.
That's true. And speaking of your acting chops, this new movie, Assassin's Creed, is really powerful, very intense. You trained a lot for the role, but before you hit it big, you said you would challenge yourself with different stunts. So what did you like to do?
Before I was, when I was out of work actor, I guess I had little challenges for myself, and one of them was to dive off the 10-meter block in the swimming pool,
Oh, wow. You got a diver right here with you.
I did that in college. It hurts.
Yeah. Well, I was up at the top. It took me ages. I was so scared. I was like looking down. I was like, look too long now. It's not going to happen. And these kids were coming up. They were like 10, 11 years old, and they were just launching themselves off sideways and sort of like flipping. And I was still up there. They came back up again, and they're like, they all went
like water wings on.
They all went flying off the edge, except one kid. He came up to me and he was like, you haven't gone off yet, have you? And I was like, no. He's like, are you scared? And I was like, yep. He was like, I was scared the first time too. But he said, just go for it. You'll hurt yourself a little bit, but it won't be as bad as you think. And then he went sideways off the thing. And I did it. I took his advice, and he was right. I hurt myself a little bit, but not as much as I thought.
Well, you hold your own in this new movie, Assassin's Creed. We have a little look at it right now. Let's take a look.
What do you want from me?
Your past. Listen to me carefully, Cal. You're about to enter the Animus. What you're about to see, hear, and feel are the memories of someone who's been dead for 500 years.
Wait a minute.
Synchronization achieved.
Commence regression.
Woo! See, very powerful. This movie is based from a video game. Are you a gamer at all?
I am not a gamer, no. But I just I just love this universe that Ubisoft have created. Sat down, I had lunch with them, and by the end of the lunch, we were sort of, we were collaborating, and we started writing a script because we didn't have anything at the beginning. I mean, they had this dense universe.
So you just had a game that you created a movie out of.
That's right, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where you take your own DNA takes you to your ancestors. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes you to different time zones and all around the world. It's a gorgeous film.
That machine's kind of like a genetic DeLorean. It sort of allows you to time travel through your genetic code, which is really cool. The concept around the game, which I think is really plausible, is that within our DNA we have the knowledge and experience of our ancestors that's been sort of passed down as a survival
Makes total
tool.
sense.
Yeah. So
it's a great movie, and I'll be seeing it again with my stepson, who is a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. Michael Fassbender, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. They should have let you play on the soundtrack. Michael and Michael should have been on the soundtrack. Should have been. The movie is Assassin's Creed. It hits theaters December 21st, everybody.